So this is what we're actually going to be creating today. I'm going to lower this light a little bit so that you can see what we're doing. So this is actually what we're going to be creating today. Now, to start off with, I want to just talk to you about these brushes. Now, these are very unusual brushes because they have weird shapes to the bristles. This is great because what this does is it creates a shape for you on the natural nail. Now, so many of you have said, Sam, can you show me how to use them? I don't know why I'm having to show you. You just need to use them yourself. And literally, if you grab yourself a piece of paper and then you could actually try out the brushes for yourself. So for example, this brush creates that shape and this brush creates that shape. That's all I did. I mean, you're asking me to do something that you can do yourself. And if you had this as a template, I would have it on I'll just take a photo of it. You can actually see what brush you need for whatever shape that you're going to do. So for example, feathers, wings, anything like that, even the butterfly wings, you would use this brush. This one is great for petals. We're going to be using this brush and this brush for petals. And we're going to use a combination of these two brushes for some flowers as well. So there's lots and lots and lots of different things that you can do with these brushes. And you don't just have to use one brush per nail. So let me show you, we're going to do a super simple, easy flower design. So what I've done is I have polished these tips with just a pastel color. This is just a pale pink pastel color. And what I'm going to do is use gel paint for this. Now I have got the Mystic gel paints here. These are some great gel paints that you can actually purchase online and get those delivered if you're in the UK. However, you will also be able to do this with our Be Creative gel paints too. So you can actually use red and blue. We have got these in stock. You've got quite a lot in here, and these are so highly pigmented, but we are running this stock down. So grab these whilst you can. And I will say that these brushes, we've only got 12 packs left. So if you're hanging around, don't. Grab hold of those brushes right now because otherwise those packs are going to run out. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this brush here, okay? And we're going to use this brush here to create this flower. Is that the right brush? No, I lied to you. We're going to use this one here. So we're going to use two brushes to create these tiny little flowers. So I'm going to saturate the whole of the bristles. I'm just going to cover this brush all the way. And then I'm just going to take the tip. So you can see that I've just got the tips here. So it's a little combination of colors just to get like an ombre effect. Now, can you see how I'm working these two colors together? And then I'm going to come back in, grab some more of the red, dip the tips in the blue. And then I'm going to work out where I want my flowers to be. Okay, let me just make sure that this is in focus for you. There we go. And we're just going to come all the way down, and we're just going to press down and lift up. That's all we're going to do. Okay, this is the first layer. Okay, and then we're going to come around on this side. So let's do this side. And we'll just come around like that. And then I'm going to do, in fact, we won't do it with that brush. We're just going to come in here. And I'm going to do exactly the same with this other brush. All the way to the tip. Work it in. Okay, and then we're just going to come. Now this is going to be the front of the leaf. So this is going to come down. Now you could possibly do this with just one brush, but what I want to do is try and get like a two-tone effect. So I'm just going to come in with a little bit darker here. That's it. And then I want a little bud. we'll just go, we're just using the tip of this brush. So we're going to have this bud. So I sort of planned what I'm going to do with this look. I'm going to pop this underneath the lamp, and then I'm going to come back and I might do another layer, okay? So I'll just pop that under the lamp for a quick flash cure. Let's come in with a little bit more red over the top and we'll just layer that up. Now I'm using gel paint. Two reasons. One, I find that there's more of a flexibility when I'm painting with gel paints and I can layer easily. But also what I want to do is do the oh, I've forgotten what I was saying. I just saw one of the comments, so it's just thrown me a second. Gel paint, so I can do the layers, but if you wanted to use actual paint, regular paint, you can. You just have to make sure that you appreciate that they're drying. So, but because I'm doing this, I don't want to have to keep reapplying the paint. Okay, so I think I'm good with this. I think I've got, you can just see that two-tone effect. We'll pop that underneath the lamp. And what I'm going to do to clean this is I've just got some cleanser in a little tub with a sponge, and I'm just going to clean any excess off this brush. Okay, so this is how I clean it. So that cleanser, isopropyl alcohol. If you're going to use acetone, I'm not sure that that would be the best idea, but yeah, for sure we're just going to go like that and clean these brushes. And then what we will do is we will finish off that design once, no, in fact, I'm going to finish off that design now. Otherwise, it'll be a half-baked design. So I just need some green. I'm going to use some black. And I've got my detailer brush here. Come in with the green. And I'm just going to mix these two together. I don't want too light a green. And that's going to come in like this. There we go. So I'm just going to create a very thin line. So if you've seen any of the previous nail art at Noons, you will have seen one of them. We talked about how to get that fine line with your brush by using the tip of your brush and not the barrel of your brush. So go check that out. And then this one we're going to have, it's going to come up and round. There we go. And we're just going to put some tiny, tiny little leaves on here. So a tiny little line. Whoops, daisy, I was off the screen. And then we're just going to press our brush down. You could possibly use the other brush for this, but this is we're just doing this quick. I'm just going to cover this little red mark here. It shouldn't be there. Naughty you. There we go. And we're just going to come down, just adding some tiny little leaves. This is optional. You could add big leaves if you want to, but we're just creating like a little, I don't know, a thorny rose effect. But remember, this is quick, simple, fast nail art, okay? This is not designed to be in-depth artwork. Now, what's really nice is that you could do some really nice sort of vines or swirls, and now that I see this, I wish I'd done that rather than coming from the bottom. So you could do like a rose garland or something like that, but you've got that beautiful effect with those brushes, and they're quick. It doesn't have to take too long. And then what you can do is come in with a little bit of this colour. I've got my gel brush now. I'm just going to mix some of this together, and we can just add a, I don't know, a little bit of a petal thing going on like this. We don't have to just rely on one brush. We have tools, ladies and gents. We need to use those tools, huh? So we have options. There we go. Look at that. It's a lot better. I'm just going to come in like that here. Oh, nice. Very nice. Simple, easy. Pop that under the lamp. Hey, let's go do the other one, shall we? Now, this one, I'm going to stick with the flower theme for now. This one is super nice. Pop you over here so we don't. So this one is a really nice, easy design. And those petals are so easy to do. I'm just going to grab another one of these. And I've done this one with this brush. Let me just grab that brush. So you could do it with any brush, to be fair. Now what you want to do first off is you want to grab, we'll do it from the bottom here. You want to be aware of where the center of your flower is going to be. Now what we do tend to do when we're doing flowers is we will have a flower, we'll have the center of the flower, and then we'll have a petal that comes like that, and then we end up doing another petal in the same direction. Well, what we want to do is we want to make sure that the petals are fanning out like this, rather than all coming up, especially when we're coming from the edge of a nail. So if we just cover all of this up, what we'll do is we'll start with that first petal. We'll just tip this so that we've got a nice dark edge. Just get some more of that red in there. And then we're just going to come in and we're going to press quite hard. I'm going to make this quite a large flower. We're going to press quite hard and then we're just going to lift it up. Okay, I'm going to come in again. I don't want you to worry too much about shape or whether the polish is right. Just put this down and we'll keep this at the same angle, I think. We'll just turn it later. So we're just going to come in like this here on this side. We're just going to lift it up. Okay, we can just bring that in, just tilt the brush and just bring it in, and then we'll just turn this on this side so that will, oops, it's falling off the end of the nail. Okay, so we've got these three petals going on. You just sort this one up at the top. Make this one a bit longer. Why not be a bit flamboyant, huh? Okay, so I'm going to cure that, and then we're going to come in and we're going to layer with another layer, but this time we're going to come the other way. So we're just, and I love this brush because it does allow me to do all of these wonderful effects. And when it dries, you'll see all of the brush lines in the petals. It just looks so pretty. Now I'm using these two colors together. This is my choice. You could use all blues and turquoises together. That would look really nice. You've got yellows and oranges. You've got all sorts of different color combinations. And my suggestion to you would be to use this design, for example. So you see how we've overlapped it. We use this design and then you do this design in lots of different color combinations. Rather than trying to do lots of different designs together, just do one design and then give them, this is if you're doing this for your clients, give them lots of options of different colors, not designs, because otherwise you overwhelm your client. I'm just going to come in here. So you can see we've got all of those beautiful petals. That looks so lovely. I think I love that. I'm going to come in now with some darker purple. I'm just going to use the tip of this brush all the way around. I'm just dabbing it. I just want it sort of to blend in roughly. We're going to come in with some paint in a minute. That's it. Now you could use black as well. I don't have any black of this this paint, just gel paint from Mystique. but you could do if you had some, but I don't know, it's too heavy, I think. Just going to pull that round here. That's it. Okay, pop that under, and we're just going to snazzy that up a little bit. I'm going to clean my brush, and it's only when you start putting matte top coat on or gloss top coat that you actually see all of the lines come together, because you can see here, you see all of those beautiful lines here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come in with the paint again, and so I'm going to use yellow this time, green and black. So I'm going to lighten up the green and add a little bit of the yellow so that we've got like a real acidy green here. That's so nice. And then what we're going to do is we're going to first off start with the black, and this is just going to be tiny little dots. Now if you wanted to, you could use the needle pen or the nail art pen to create little dots, but you're not really going to see these dots. What this is just creating a shadow, but what we don't want to do is we don't want to create a solid line, because if we had a solid line we lose all that purple behind, but it would actually show. But you can see that this is just a really gentle, just a dotting all the way up. That's it. Tiny little dots. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create highlight inside. So we're just going to then come in with that nice acid green. I'm just going to come in. Oh, I think probably add a little bit more yellow to that, but that's okay. We'll just come in, we'll layer it. So we're just going to go around in a circle. Okay. And then we're going to add some of this darker green. I might add a little bit of black to that. And that's going to go in the middle. So while that circle is just drying, we'll have that go in the middle. And then what this does is it gives us, and if you're looking at flowers, you'll see that the center of some flowers are slightly indented. And what this is doing is it's giving us that illusion of that indent. I'm going to do some yellow and white together. It gives us that lemony color with a little bit of green that's left on my brush. That was divine luck. Now we're just going to keep going around and around. Look, see, can you see how it just looks like the center part is indented, and then the highest part is not. That's coming together beautifully. I love this. And it's quite quick as well. It's not like it has to take forever. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back in now with the darker green, a little bit extra black. Now, what I want you to do, guys, I'm going to pop this to dry, and then we're going to matte top coat both of these so you can have a look at them. But I want questions from you, and if we've got time, we'll do that third filigree one. But yeah, any questions, and let me know if you want to see that third filigree one. I cannot see if you're all still there. Yes, you are. So yeah, let me know what you think of this, but also let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to go and have a look now, because I did see some questions. I don't know if some people, I think some of them are being answered, because I have a fabulous team that are going in there and helping me. There we go. All right, so I'm going to pop that underneath the lamp, not because I need the lamp to make it dry, but it's safe under the lamp. So you could gloss top coat them. What I normally do is I matte top coat. I use Matte and Go from Mystique, which is freaking amazing, I have to tell you. And I pretty much do this. I've done it on all of these, and it looks really nice together. And I've even done it on my fingers, because I'm obsessed. But actually, let's do a gloss. And then we'll put this on. This is a no white. This is Orly's brand new no cleanse top coat, which is also amazing. We're just going to pop that underneath here. And then I want to show you the filigree. Now what you can do with the filigree is that you can use a combination of different brushes to get all of the different effects. It's entirely up to you. So I think what we'll do is we'll use this brush and this brush. We'll see. Let's have a look. Let's have a go, shall we? So I'm just going to grab some more red. I've run out. And I'm just going to use the purple on the very tip of the brush. Don't want to rub it all in because I want it to drag down. And we're just going to run, and we're just going to do a loop all the way around. You see how I'm using the brush, see how I'm using the longest part of the brush to create that line. And we'll just go, let's go a bit lower on this side. Oh, we need some more paint. I'll just come round. So I don't mind the little lines. In fact, I want the little lines. In fact, that mistake is just perfect. And we're going to come and do the top part. So let's try a different brush. See, this is what's so cool, is that we can really, really mix and match the shapes. So this one, I think we used this one when we did the flowers. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to actually come in with the taller brush. So I think I want to go up here. I'm twisting my brush all the way down. Okay, so I'm going to come in with the pointy brush to bring that round, and then I'm going to come in with a pointy brush at the bottom there, because this one I think is my most favorite brush ever. So let's grab some more red. This red is so deep, it's such a lovely red. So I'm just going to coat all of the bristles, and then I'm just going to put the point of it in. And then I'm just going to align it. So I'm just going to align it on the back end here. Don't be afraid to press down with your bristles. We're just going to align this here. There we go. And especially when this is still wet, so what this means is that you will actually be able to just keep going and you'll be able to overlap. So I'm just going to have a point down here. I'm just going to press this. And then let's just bring this one like that. That looks so cool. Okay, so it is time to come in with my brush, and because what we need to do is we need to add, or we need to match all of these up. And we're just going to come in with this here. And then I'm going to use the whole of my brush. I'm going to just press down. All of this sort of thing are called happy accidents. Never have a predestined plan of what you want to do, because it never works out. So always just allow the brushes to do the work for you. Just as long as you have the right direction and you know where you're going. So we're going to do another press down here. We'll just, okay, I think we're good. I don't think we should do any more, but knowing me, can't help myself. It's called self-sabotage. It is a thing that addictive people do. Oh my God. Come on, stop now. Don't do any more. Because you'll ruin it. That's it. Okay, I'm going to stop. Somebody save me. Oh, that looks quite nice actually. I like that. Lovely. Okay, so we'll pop that underneath the lamp. And then I'm just going to put some dots on it. Sorry. 1 second. Can't help but add a couple of dots. Boom! It's all glossy and sparkly. They look good. They look good. There we go. There they are, all finished. This is my most fave. Now this is all of them in matte, and you can see the difference in gloss.